What's up everyone, this is Poseidon playing World of Warships. Today we're going to be talking about the level 3 destroyer Campbelltown. It is a premium ship. I believe you can pick them up in the gold store for under $10. But this is only a level 3 ship. If you have not purchased this ship and it's not in the gold store, the way that works, they'll rotate ships around, so eventually it will be back. Let's look at some of the stats on this guy. Your hit points is only 8,829. That's about average. Your speed is 35 knots. That's about average for a destroyer. Your guns, 102 millimeter. That's typical for a level 3 destroyer. And I usually don't even use those unless the ship is pretty much sinking and I only need to barely touch it, then I'll use them. The torpedoes, standard games torpedoes, 533 millimeter. You only get 2 sets of 3, 1 set of torpedoes being on each side of the ship. You do have anti-aircraft weaponry on this ship. It's actually pretty decent for a destroyer. Surface detection is 5.01. You do also get smoke screen. That is pretty much what sets this ship off to the side of the wicks. Is this ship does have smoke, and if it's used properly, that is a very, very big bonus for this ship. However, the wicks, it has a substantial amount of more torpedoes, so depending on your playstyle, if you can't really aim torpedoes very good, the wicks is probably the best ship. However, over the wicks in this one, it does have your historic camouflage. You can see the bonuses for that on the left. I believe the wicks does not have historic camouflage. I do have, for the equipment, I have torpedo traverse speed, I have ship traverse, and I have additional speed. So let's go in the game and we'll see how this little guy does. Action station. Alright, so we're in the actual combat setting with the Campbelltown. We'll go over some of the controls and how I found it best, in my opinion, to use this ship. We'll go over here, poke your nose around this rock, and see what enemy ships decide to come in first, which will probably be destroyers as usual. Somebody should be coming. They'll probably, well, I figured they'd be more so in the middle. That is a battleship. That is going to be a target if he's not escorted. If you're playing a cruiser or something, the battleships is something that you probably need to escort, because those guns, you may need them later on. And there is a lot of people up in the center. Don't see no one escorting the battleship. We're going to go jump on him. I'm not going to fire the guns, because as soon as I do, I will be detected. It's like that guy missed a good bit. We'll see if we can take him out. Not even sure what target I want to go for. So I guess I'll just pick this guy. There's more ships to actually launch torpedoes at. In case I miss one, I might have chances at hitting the other one. We're going to launch, and hopefully he doesn't turn, and it will be a hit. We're going to cut engine halfway. Only one torpedo hit. We're going to speed back up, launch another set. It is a cruiser. I do not like messing with those in these small little destroyers. Damaged him enough, somebody should be able to take him out. We're going to hit this cruiser. If that guy doesn't get him first. We'll go for the capture. Well, there is a battleship. We could end the game here. We're going to leave the capture point and go for a sink. This guy should be pretty easy to sink. We're going to have pop smoke while we reduce the speed to do a faster traverse. Then with another set of torpedoes. Idle back up and go. Hit him with some guns. And I actually end up securing the kill. As you can see, for enemy guns, this ship is actually pretty hard to hit. Really not worried about sinking. We'll just go ahead and kill the engines and just sit here, and hopefully we'll be able to cap. And match is over. So that is the review of the Campbelltown. If you've been thinking about getting one, this may be a ship that you might want to consider picking up if you're new to the game and new to destroyers.